It was good, and welcome back to the channel. Bandai did it again. I guess we should have seen his coming, that after the GZ Gundam got announced, I guess we should have expected that the Penelope would probably drop the week after. I mean, they did that with the Unicorn. I know, because I was very distraught. Banshee's my preferred, I want to say is probably my favorite when it comes to the Unicorn series. So I dumped all my tokens onto Unicorn, and then of course the next week it was Banshee. I had nothing left for it. So now I guess people are probably experiencing the same thing. They busted all their coins on She and on Z, and now the Penelope is here, and anyone that wanted Penelope may have to wait and stuff like that. Although it would be cool if they would did like both at the same time. Actually, if they did both at the same time, just random for 2 weeks, that would actually be pretty crazy. But I think a lot of sales would go up though too, because somebody would bust their tokens, but then they would go, okay, I can earn some. They try to earn some and stuff like that, and then probably purchase the rest and stuff, versus getting this kind of thing, which is that they're just completely distraught, whatever. But anyways, let's go ahead and let's check out the Penelope trailer. Haven't seen it yet, and honestly, when watching Hathaway, Penelope was one of the was actually a really interesting Gundam. So let's go ahead and check this out. Make sure we got the best quality here. New Winds of War, of course. Yeah, they're going to change that up still. Waiting for this moment was not an act of mercy. Penelope has arrived. So it goes in the mobile armor form when it leaves. Okay. God, it's so bulky. Penelope beam rifle. Okay. Then main melee is a beam saber. Oh, it has two. Okay. And then the additional beam rifle, rapid fire. Oh, okay, so it has rapid fire mode and stuff like that. Shoulder mega particles, yeah, we saw those in the film. And then missiles, so funnel missiles. I kind of like the sound that the funnel missiles make. Then regular missiles. And then that's a mega particle cannon. It seems kind of small for one. And Vulcans, right. Alright, so Dorn high speed reduces damage. Okay, so it has the high maneuver armor. You guys already know what this is, so. Speed flight, so touch the touchpad and it can be cancelled. Okay, so basically it can fly just like the Z does. Combat costs while performing emergency evasion, time flight mode decreases. Yeah, okay, so. And it does have its own flight form. I can't hear if it makes the same sounds that it's gonna be this special when you're almost dead. Penelope looks cool. I'm not gonna lie, it looks really cool and stuff. Out of the two, I guess I'd still prefer the Z Gundam over, but I really did enjoy it. Now, actually, when the trailer for Hathaway dropped, I thought that this was the one that was being used, and the other one was like the enemy one. But I'm kind of bummed that I guess maybe in the gameplay or something, it might make the sounds that the Penelope did in the movie, because I thought that was kind of cool and everything. Like I said, the fight didn't really last long in the movie, but it was still enjoyable. There's nothing really here to kind of unpack. It's not like the C where I actually had like the ability where you can melee and it gets like extra boost gauge, or it recovers a certain amount of boost gauge and stuff like that. So not really a lot here to unpack regarding it. It definitely bulky as all can be. Yeah, definitely bulky as all can be. But I'm glad that it features almost all of the weapons that we saw in the movie and stuff. So it is a raid, which is also interesting. Which is also very interesting. So of course the Z is gonna have the advantage over it. I'm trying to see, like, does it really have any like stun capabilities? Yeah, so like I said, it has the high maneuver armor, so basically, you know, you can take damage while boosting forward and stuff, so you can break through the enemy lines and everything else like that. Yanzo thrusters are consumed, or damage is taken, sync movements to melee attacks, vertical, allowing advanced combat, plus attack power. So I guess, hold on, let me go back and actually do that real quick. I just want to make sure I'm reading it properly. So sync movements and melee attacks to reticle direction while active, allowing advanced combat at the cost of attack power. The touchpad can also be pressed to transform. Right. Was there anything else that is if thrusters are consumed or damage is taken from a ranged attack while the skill is active, any resulting reactions are nullified. Okay. First touchpad temporarily enter into a flight mode that cannot be canceled manually. Got it. When performing emergency invasion, time of flight mode decreases. After flight mode ends, it takes a certain amount of time before the skill can be used again. But thrusters are fully restored. This can... So if... Okay. So this is the difference between, if I'm reading it correctly, this is the difference between regular flight and Minosky flight, which I guess I didn't really think about when it came to the C Gundam, is that once the thrusters are consumed, or I guess once... Okay, hold on. So this... I guess I should have paid attention more in the C Gundam. So this is more like a skill that you use to fly around and doesn't consume thrusters, unless you're boosting or something. If I'm correct, perhaps, maybe I might be wrong. Y'all can let me know down in the comments if I'm wrong or right. But I guess from what I'm gathering is that it's like a mode, sort of like Exam and NTD. It's got a timer on it for how long you can fly, and then once it's done, you know, you gotta, you know, that's the end of it. So it seems like once the Minosky flight is done, then you can, then you're back down on the ground, but but your thrusters are fully recovered. So, yeah, so like using the boost around to get around and stuff like that, and then also doing emergency evasions will decrease the timer and stuff. Okay, that makes more sense now. I guess I was trying to figure out, I was like, well, how's it any different from regular flight mode? Like regular flight mode than Minosky, but okay, I get it. So you get a timer instead of like almost like a timer instead of relying on your own boost gauge. Okay, that makes sense now. All right, now I get it. Okay, so now I guess it does make it more of a big deal with it, but yeah, and then of course, and that's the special counter for when you're like below 50% HP, or I guess 25%. So yeah, okay, all right. So it looks like we had something to talk about anyways. So yeah, we had something to talk about anyways. I like it. I mean, I like the Penelope. I mean, like, it's, you know, it's big, bulky. It's going to be very easy to shoot out of the sky and stuff. So, 700. Y'all gotta let me know, how are the 700 rooms really happening right now? Because I mean, when you think about like all the 700 units we have, we've got the Penelope now, the Z. We've got the Hainu, you've got Moon, I think was, no, Moon is 650 to 700. No, actually, no, I think Moon is 700. It's the Vargil, which is 650 to 700. But either way, Nightingale, Sazabi, the Sazabi and the new Gundam have to be like completely outmatched by now. Like the funnels probably work so much better. Didn't we just get one that has that I think it was like a prototype? I can't remember what it was, but it has the same plates as the Moon Gundam, except it functions completely different, which I think the Moon Gundam's plates could get updated and actually function, you know, the way those ones do. Instead of it just firing and streaming like that, it actually goes through and, like, you know, kind of slashes through the enemy, sort of like the counter does. Yeah, but other than that, yeah, so 700 rooms like gotta be mad crazy, since that's since every heavy-hitting mobile suit is getting thrown in there and stuff. But honestly, like I said, the Penelope showing up, yeah, that's a really cool thing. You know, I really do hate the fact, because I feel for y'all, that it's being released the week after everyone has probably spent a majority of their tokens. Now, there are some of you out there who aren't even dropping a dime on this game, and you've been storing up like tokens for like the last 2 years. Like, I'm waiting for, you know, them Hathaway suits to show up. I'm waiting for the F91 to show up. So more power to you. I wish I had that kind of determination. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess maybe I'll make a separate video on why I'm so hesitant to return to the game and stuff. I mean, like I said, when I see this, it definitely makes me want to. And I just like, and honestly, even though I'm not playing it, I just like being able to talk about this with you guys. And honestly, and just like give my thoughts and opinions on like what I think the suit is, how it's going to perform and everything. I think this one's going to be pretty cool. It's not, like I said, it's not anything special in any regards. I think the C Gundam had better abilities, and I think some of the other 4 stars, you know, are kind of more impressive than this. So I mean, technically, I would have, because it's 6th anniversary. That's why it's getting a 5-star tree. But this is one of those where I feel like it'd actually be better off as a 4-star. It's not really selling it very much. So, but like I said, those are just my opinions and stuff like that. You can let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. Did you get the C Gundam? Are you enjoying it? Are you waiting for this? Are you hoping that Penelope's gonna be really cool and stuff? Are you looking forward to using it? What other suits are you looking forward to? And yeah, that's pretty much it. So until next time, keep the vibe and rewind. Peace.